In Thomas Nagel's paper, What Is It Like to Be a Bat?, Nagel's main goals are to define the notion of consciousness and to argue against any reductive approach to consciousness. Nagel's main claims on consciousness are that consciousness is what makes the mind-body problem especially difficult because it is an individual experience that cannot be reduced to anything outside of our personal understanding. So Nagel attempts to explain different examples to the reader so that we can understand the relationship between mind and body. And he states that most reductionist theories do not even try to explain the notion of consciousness. Another claim that Nagel makes is that conscious experience is a widespread phenomenon that occurs at many levels of animal life. And he says that he's not sure if it exists in lower animals, and he says that he's not sure what constitutes for evidence of consciousness. His main thesis is that fundamentally an organism has conscious mental states if and only if there is something that it is like to be the organism, something it is like for the organism. So this what it is like concept is what he refers to the subjective character of experience, which basically says that each organism has its own perspective that is different from other organisms. The idea of the subjective character of experience further supports Nagel's argument against the reductive theory, and it causes the reductionist theory to collapse. So basically, consciousness and experience can only be viewed subjectively, not objectively. So I would say that I agree with Nagel's argument. I think that he shows sufficient evidence and examples for his claims. I don't think that we can reduce consciousness to just a watered down definition. I think even if we as humans can come up with like a definition for our consciousness, we still can't explain like what consciousness is like for other organisms. And like even if we as humans can come up with that definition of consciousness, I think it would be different for each person. And so I think that consciousness can only be explained subjectively.